boys and girls and Hearthstone alike.
Hearthstone enthusiasts alike.
Yeah, exactly. Enthusiasts. I missed that word. I hope you guys are ready for this because we've got another exciting match coming up. We have Attoken versus Unistar coming up right here, and that's going to be an interesting matchup. Let's just jump really quickly into this game because I want to get this underway and ready to rumble. So guys, we're going to go and jump right into this. And before that, I'm going to have to ask you, what do you think the blind picks are going to be?
Oh, Attoken is coming on this scene with Warlock, Druid, and Paladin. Warlock is what we will see in a typical aggro lock. Unistar is coming with the Rogue, Shaman, and Druid. Basically, you don't want to bring the Warlock up front first to see whether what deck you're going against. So probably the Paladin seems the most stable of all, versus against the Rogue, I guess.
Right. Okay, so it seems like it's going to be a Paladin versus a Rogue, like you nicely mentioned. Unistar versus Attoken here. Best out of 5 series. Look at that, both of them having Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. There is a Novice Engineer, Harvest Golem, and a Knife Juggler on Unistar's side. What do you think he's probably going to mulligan in here?
Just the Ragnaros will be fine. That's a very strong starting hand for a Rogue.
Alright, and as for Attoken here?
Attoken here, probably, definitely the Ragnaros. He could potentially keep the Elder Peacekeeper and mulligan the Hammer of Wrath for an early game.
Yeah, well, it seems like he's going to go ahead mulligan everything right there. Oh, what a perfect starting hand. The Fire's Ringleader with the coin.
Yep, there we go.
That is pretty insane. And look at this. Okay, Attoken, oh, he has his Equality Consecrate combo, which is good. And a big Game Hunter for the really, really big drops. But here's the thing. Take a quick look. Unistar. This is our town, scrub!
Yeah, beat it!
Woohoo! There we go. Out comes the scrubs. That's a very, very tough play here. Now, what is Attoken really going to do? He can't do much because he doesn't have enough mana for this.
Hero power and pass.
Yeah, he's going to hero power here, which means that he's going to go ahead and hero power of his own, or he can actually throw out the Knife Juggler.
He's going to hero power, kill it, and then go for face. But actually, the Knife Juggler would be the best, would be the more aggressive play here.
I mean, like, he could always just attack with a 2-1, right?
Yep.
So
attack with a 2-2, keep the 2-1, and have 7 damage on the board for next turn.
Exactly. So in this kind of situation, it seems still very good for him. Although the next turn, though, coming up for Attoken, if you saw that, the top deck, he got a True Silver Champion, which is going to be very, very good for him later on. He's going to go ahead and throw out the Recruit right here, which is pretty much the standard play when you don't have much to play out. But look at Unistar's hand. Okay, he has another Knife Juggler here. He can probably play this Knife Juggler now and then hit into that 2-1.
Yes.
And then still hit with a 2-1 as well to the face.
Definitely. That would be the best play right here.
Oh, but he's actually going to go with the Dagger here. I guess that's...
No, the Dagger has only one charge left.
Yeah, it's kind of fine as well. And plus the fact
daggering right there seems to be questionable. I guess he wants to play it out and consecrate before he lays down the Knife Jugglers, but it's quite risky because you're sacrificing a lot for that board control. I mean, let's say if a Dawn comes out, if he comes into a Senjin, a 3-5, it will be gone case for these two.
Yeah, definitely. And there you go. He's actually going to hit the face right there, dealing 4 damage, which is actually surprising me because now that means he knows that True Silver is going to be there. Look at that top deck, though. That acidic Swamp Ooze, man. It's going to ooze all over your weapon and make it all fully gooey and stuff like that. You know, the green glob, I think there really is no need to think about what you need to do here. He's probably even going to throw out the Knife Juggler, but maybe he's still afraid of a Consecrate. So
well, looking at what the Paladin just did there, he True Silver that went for face. That's a clear sign that the impending Consecration is coming. So he's a bit reluctant to play the 3-2, but evidently a True Silver, man. You can't argue with that.
Exactly. It's such a strong card. And at least this kind of baits out the Consecrate, which means he has the ability to Knife Juggler, and have a whole bunch of other mobs to come out on the field. So in this kind of situation, I think Attoken's definitely be going for the Consecrate here. Yeah, he's already thinking of it. There we go, Consecrate. His turn is gone. So that means he can't really do anything else. But here's the thing. There's a Knife Juggler, there's another Knife Juggler, there's a South Sea Deckhand, which is going to be charged. So here we go, Knife Juggler.
Knife Juggler number 1. Knife Juggler number 2.
Put this apple in your head. 1
damage to the face. And South Sea Deckhand for another 2 more damage.
There we go. That's instant 4 damage on the spot from this turn. He can even hit face if he wants to, but I think he's just going to keep that in because there's always that deadly poison he has available. There's a lot of things he can go
and in this situation, keeping the 1 weapon charge on the weapon is a good choice since he has the deadly poison to combo from it.
Here we go. Here comes the board clear. The 4 mana cost, Equality Consecrate. Not Equality Consecrate.
Equality Pyromancer.
Pyromancer Equality. There we go. He's gonna go ahead and try the 3-2. Really nothing much that he can do here. There is the Archie Commander, which he can by all means play. He has double deadly poison, so he can actually go ahead with the charge and just run it into the hero rather than the.
Yes, definitely. He should rather run it into the hero rather than killing off the 3-2, which he can deal with deadly poison the next turn.
Yep. So here we go. He's gonna go ahead and hit face there. That's a decent amount of damage. And look at this now. Now here's the question. He is gonna be level 7 right now. I mean, not level 7. What the hell am I talking about? Levels? Hello? This is not a MOBA. But yes, look at Attoken's hand. He's got an Elder Peacekeeper available. I'm not sure if he's gonna go ahead and use that on his.
That's his best choice here. He's gonna Elder it. He's gonna use the Drake to break the bubble. No.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so he's gonna ignore it.
So he's gonna charge and no, he's gonna go for face.
He's gonna YOLO charge him.
Because this is the thing. He can effectively trade in that the Arching Commander with that Wolf Rider, which is actually a pretty good call for him.
Wait,
and
is that game? No, he's one off. He's one damage off from the double deadly poison.
Well,
actually, it's 2 damage off.
No, wait.
It's 2 damage off.
2. He has 6. Wouldn't he have been able to kill him?
It's not 6, man. It's
6.
It's 1, 3, 5.
Oh yeah, 1, 3, 5.
So he's gonna kill off the Elder Peacekeeper, definitely.
No, that's actually a risky
Oh,
play.
he actually attacked to it. Yeah. Well, he actually did manage to get some value out of that Argent Commander before he dies.
Well, I mean, unless his Holy Ref is gonna top deck a Molten Giant, then he's gonna probably win the game. But that's a little bit too insane. He actually uses the Wrath, and he's gonna be getting a Ragnaros here, which is actually pretty good. And in this kind of situation, he can Deadly Poison again and deal damage to face, but there is a Ragnaros, and that's probably gonna. Well, I mean, the thing is.
Bro, that's game. Deadly Poison, attack face, and eviscerate. Game measure.
Oh yeah,
set.
there we go. Yeah, yes, eviscerate. Yeah, the top deck Hearthstone again coming to play here. He has an eviscerate. Oh no, he's putting up a Ragnaros. He missed lethal. Did he just pull a Wreckful?
Well, he might still win though.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be?
30%?
Is it? Oh! It doesn't hit. It's unfortunately not gonna hit his face there. Well, I mean, it still means that he's going to be able to win this. But look at this. There is an equality Wild Pyromancer, but he doesn't want to use that. Holy Wrath. Is it going to
come on, not again?
No,
it's a Fairy Dragon.
Oh my god, the Fairy Dragon is not going to be doing much in this kind of sense. But he has lethal now, at least, I think, because Deadly Poison plus Eviscerate, sir, today. Yeah, he's gonna
sometime
hit.
soon, please.
Yes, he's gonna hit. And there we go. Out comes the Eviscerate, and boom goes the Dynamite. Attoken gonna be dropping this game against Unistar. Unistar getting the advantage this early in this game. He actually missed lethal the previous round, but nevertheless, he is still in the lead. He wins that game. It was kind of close. It looked kind of scary a bit because he was clearing the board very, very easily. So I gotta say that game was pretty damn awesome. And I'm gonna ask you this question as usual. What is the deck that he could be going for next?
Well, Unistar won with the Rogue. He beat the Paladin. So Paladin evidently wasn't fast enough to keep the Rogue contained. So he's gonna go for Warlock for absolute speed here. It's speed on speed.
Yeah, Warlock is gonna be definitely a very strong pick indeed. I mean, he has a lot of he has power overwhelming, only one power overwhelming. A couple Soulfire, abusive sergeants, Arctic Squires, like a lot of it is young, low mana. Oh my god, low mana cost cards. So,
low mana cost cards.
Yeah, young mana cost cards. So it's pretty good. I was actually looking at the young priests, so that's why I said the young mana guys. But yeah, let's just jump right into game number 2. This is gonna be an awesome one. We have it's gonna be a Rogue versus the Warlock here. So whether or not what is this? Excuse me there. Whether or not Attoken is going to be able to get back into this game, that is a question that remains to be unseen. Of course, he's going to go second this time around, so that's actually going to benefit him a lot, because look at the amount of drops he has. Double Golden Void Walking. Now, that's a pretty awesome card to have there. Looking over at Unistar's hand, though, he has the Defiance, the Harvest Golem, and the Dark Iron Dwarf. Too bad he's not going second, and that's why he won't have the coin to win the Defiance Ringleader.
He's probably gonna mulligan Defiance Ringleader into something like Eviscerate. And also the Dark Iron Drive to something like a Deadly Poison for early game status as ability. Because going up against an aggro lock, you're eventually gonna lose. You're absolutely gonna lose early game. Looking at this hand, man, it's a beast of a hand. So definitely Defy String Leader and Dark Iron Dwarf. Harvest Golem is good for sustainability on the board control side. Looking at Attoken's hand, he should actually mulligan one Warlocker and the Dark Iron Dwarf for a Blood Imp.
Oh, yeah, well, unfortunately he doesn't get a Blood Imp there. He does get the Abusive Sergeant, so that's actually pretty decent there. He can use that in the next turn, of course. By all means, he can actually play the Void Walker first, and then maybe even the Flame Imp, and then use the Abusive Sergeant on the Void Walker. He even has a Leopard Gnome.
Yep.
Other card there, so that's actually pretty good for him. Unistar, well played already, because he has the Flame Imp up. The SI Agent, unfortunately, is not going to be able to do anything right now. It seems like he's thinking, yo, he's going to actually go ahead for it, because he needs that control right now.
He needs that control right now. He desperately needs it.
But
So what we're
this.
going to see is a taunt into Abusive Sergeant and go for face, maybe?
Well, I mean, he can taunt, Leopard Gnome, and
I was going to go Leopard Gnome.
I would have actually liked to see the Abusive Sergeant and the Flame Imp.
Or just a Flame Imp will do.
Yeah.
I mean, he can keep the coin for the Defender of Arches.
Yeah, I guess Defender of Argus is a pretty good play at turn 3. The Harvest Golem does in fact come off from Unistar there, so at least he has that to kind of work with right now. And now he's stuck in a rock and a hard place because he's like thinking, I have a 2-2, yeah, I can deal damage to this 1-3, but now he can actually just potentially run his 2-1 into my 2-1. I'll take
Look at Unistar's hand, right? He actually has very good mid-game cards, but the thing is, he has no way to combo off this SI7 agent, so he's going to wait for at least turn 6 to be able to play any of them.
Right, unless of course he has something like a Deadly Poison, and he uses his dagger really early, then maybe it could be something like that. But if we're going to actually see Defender of Argus come out here, so at least the 2 taunts are going to come out. He's probably going to trade the 1-1 with the 2-1, which is actually a very, very good value there. But it seems like he wants to go for face, which is kind of interesting.
YOLO face out?
Yeah, no, okay, so he's going to go for the Defiance. Out comes the double hits.
You disappoint me, sir.
Yeah, from the Flame Imp, as well as that Gnome. The Gnome is going to be able to deal enough damage there. He has a South Sea deckhand, but unfortunately, I mean, he can weapon and use a South Sea deckhand to quickly kill off the 3-2 Leopard Gnome if he wants. Or he can actually just go ahead and use the South Sea deckhand to run it right into the Flame Imp.
Well, he could South Sea deckhand, SI Agent 7, but definitely he's going to go for that and kill off the Flame Imp, because that is the highest damaging creature on the board at the moment.
Right, and now he at least has a 2-1 and a 4-4, which is very, very good for him. He actually top decks a Soulfire here. We're probably going to see an Abusive Sergeant on the 3-2 to kind of kill off the 4-4, 3-3 for the 2-1, and then tossing out a Flame Imp could actually be very, very good here.
He could even go for trade here. He's going to trade off the Leopard Gnome. No? YOLO face out? I like that play. But the safest play here is to trade off with the Dark Iron Dwarf and kill the Damage Golem with the 3-3 and a Flame Imp.
Okay, so he can still Flame Imp here, which is by all means very, very good, because he will still have board control. There's really nothing much he can play here to kind of kill it off. He trades very respectively. It seems like he wants to go for phase, which is kind of insane here. I mean, there is a Dark Iron Dwarf in the inventory there if he wants to go for it. The Soulfire, of course, is going to be very, very strong as well to quickly burst him down. It seems like he's going to go for Soulfire. He's going to Soulfire the Dark Iron. He loses the Dark Iron Zone, so that's actually kind of unfortunate.
I guess it's fine for him, because he knows for a fact that Rogue doesn't run any board clear, any AoE effects.
Right.
So having a taunt out is actually more important than having a low creature count.
I guess, yeah, that's definitely true. But here comes the SI Agent. The Leopard Gnome's gonna die. At least the Rogue is gonna take 2 damage there. So he avoids the 3 damage, takes 2 damage. He's gonna be down to 13 life. The thing is, in the next turn, that's at least 8 damage over there. And
Abusive Sergeant, top deck, tap into Hellfire, and that's game.
What is it gonna be here? Come on.
It's definitely going to life tap here, because he has a few cards that can win. He has a Power Warming, Soulfire, maybe even.
Yeah, I mean, a Soulfire actually wouldn't be that bad. I think
with Soulfire it will be lethal.
It will be lethal, really? I mean, he only has what? He has 6.
He has 8. Together with Abusive Sergeant, that's makes 10.
Yep. Well, he actually is just gonna go ahead and trade his minion there for the SI Agent over there. And now look at this. Oh my god. This bug might actually hurt him a lot. He can't play his Harvest Golem. I mean, he still can't play the Spiteful Smith. But what he's gonna do, he has no taunt.
He has no answer for the ex-wife.
The ex-wife on top of the abusive husband and the Flame Imp is gonna do a lot of damage.
And the Flaming Wild Child.
Exactly, that's a Flaming Wild Child, the unruly child there. You've got the abusive husband, you've got the ex-wife. They're gonna do a lot of damage to Unistar in the next turn. So Attoken here, I mean,
It's the aggro family, man. How do you deal with that?
exactly. It's no longer Adam's family. It's the aggro family. I mean, Unistar here, he knows he's done for. I mean, he can't use. He could potentially use the dagger, yeah, and use the South Sea to kill the tree too.
Trade 2.
What?
He's gonna trade for it. And loses the SI7 agent? That's questionable.
That's, yeah.
Well, I guess he's like, fuck it, I'm lost. Let's just have fun.
That's kind of interesting here. Well, either ways, he has lethal. Out comes the abusive as well as the SIH which he countered over there. That's kind of funny to see that. But you know what? That's really well played there coming out from Attoken. He was able to burn down his victim fast enough to make him not have any room, space to actually do anything. So you know what? Unistar, unfortunately, he did lose that game. Attoken, if he can get a third win, that's gonna be a clean sweep for him. And that is actually a very, very awesome play there. I mean, we've only gotten to witness one.
Yes.
Maybe we can witness two today. And man, oh boy, is this Druid. I mean, this rogue doing a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, anyways, I'm gonna have to break it down really quick for you guys here. Again, this is the losers round 4. The second match in this losers round 4, which is Attoken versus Unistar. And after this, we're going to be following up with losers round 5, which is going to be the winner, which you previously casted Kezzer, as well as Unistar. Sorry, not Unistar, Attoken if he wins this game.
Or Unistar.
Yeah, or Unistar if he takes it to a 5th game. So guys, do stay tuned. I think we're ready, just about ready. Yep, we're going to jump right into game number 2 here. Game number 3 here. Could be the final game, and could be the clean sweep. For wait, is it 1-1?
Yes, that's one.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused here. Let's see.
It's gonna be the Druid versus the Warlock here.
Okay, I keep mixing up for today for some reason. Okay, so Unistar is gonna be playing his Druid here. He lost on his Rogue earlier on against Attoken. Attoken played his. Okay, yeah, I am completely insane, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I keep making so many mistakes. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But let's take a quick look at Unistar. He gets to innervate Ragnaros, Wrath, and Harvest Golem after the mulligan. Let's take a quick look at Attoken. He has Flame Imp, Power Overwhelming, and Abusive Surgeon. What is he gonna mulligan here?
It's probably gonna mulligan Power Overwhelming and Abusive Sergeant. For the fact that Power Overwhelming is probably a dead card so early in the game, and you want the board presence to be able to control your opponent.
Right.
So he's probably going to mulligan Power Overwhelming, including the Abusive Sergeant.
Okay, yeah. It's actually, wow. Okay, he's thinking right here. He's thinking. No, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, no, maybe yes.
Oh, wow. He gets a really good deck here. He gets a Flame Imp, a Young Priestess, and a Knife Juggler, and an Abusive Sergeant. So he could actually he's going to play the Flame Imp here first. Now, Unistar has the option. He can actually innervate into a Harvest Golem here.
Or he could coin Wrath.
I guess he could.
But innervate into Harvest Golem would be the best play. It would be the best solution for this.
Right, I mean, because having the ability to just have that Harvest Golem and trade fairly and then still get a 2-1 is
But
really
he's gonna go for coin Wrath.
Interesting. So he's actually gonna go ahead and deal 3 damage, which I feel is always better in later stages.
Maybe he wants to save the innervate for the Rag.
I guess that could be a fair point indeed. I mean, turn 2, I guess he's just gonna use his hero power here and probably hit face. He won't be able to use the Harvest Golem just yet because he's only turn 2 mana. He's gonna innervate. Wow, what a way! So he's gonna innervate into the Harvest Golem. I mean, if he wanted to do that, he should have actually done that long time ago.
He should have straight away innervate into Harvest Golem. He can deal with both of those cards.
Yeah, so kind of interesting to see that is gonna happen here. The Shattered Sun Taric is gonna be so good here because now that means he can trade effectively. Is he gonna dagger him? Yep, it is. He's just gonna go for face here because he knows that he's in a really good spot. Doesn't really need to do anything else.
Golem can't kill it off.
Yep, the Novice Engineer here is actually really good here for his extra card draw, unless he wants a bit more board presence, I guess.
Well, I will go for the second Harvest Golem here so I can trade efficiently with both of these minions on the board.
Yeah, I guess so. So it seems, wow.
Try to go for Big Game Hunter.
Interesting. Now here's the thing, he has a lot of 1-drops. Wow, he has 4 1-drops, he's gonna get 4 RNGs. There goes one, now goes the Golem, here we go.
Here comes the second one.
Is he gonna be in
50-50!
No, he goes to the hero. There's still 2 more tries. Oh, he's actually
gonna tap.
So he's gonna go in for the face here.
He could still so far, but he passed his turn.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be way out of lethal range.
Yeah, there is no way that 4-2 is gonna deal with that. You see, these young priestesses are pretty damn OP in my opinion.
But look at that top stone, top deck stone.
Oh, but that top deck, yeah, I mean, like Nicely mentioned, he has a swipe. Yes, Juggler will still be alive, but he gets rid of those young priestesses, and those are the annoying people to deal with. Well, annoying women to deal with. So here we go. Out comes a swipe. He is most probably going to hit face, I think, here with the 4-2 to get a little bit more value.
Now he's going to trade. Actually, he should hit face, to be honest. I mean, he should hit face, given the fact that he can't hero power and kill it off.
Right. So in this kind of situation here, out comes the Blood Imp and Abusive Surgeon Subverse.
Argent Squire.
I don't think he needs to play it though.
I don't think you need to play that with your Sergeant. You can keep it for removal. I mean, playing it, yeah, it's gonna waste the battle cry.
Yeah.
And it's just 2 more damage.
Exactly, and it's a 1 mana cost card. You can always use it effectively.
Yep. And there we go.
Yeah, Unistar, he top decks a Druid of the Cloud. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a good call, man. Which means now, I mean, he's top decking a lot, which means now that Abusive Sergeant and the Argent Squire, it's gonna be so completely useless. But
look at it!
The Black Knight
value!
He makes its appearance here. He's gonna go ahead and start whacking face. Whoa! A little bit of mistake there.
Not that.
Yeah, not the Blood Imp, bro. Not the Blood Imp. Out comes a huge value on his cards. He has a Soulfire. He can Defender of Argus here, potentially, and play whatever card he gets next, and then Soulfire for even much more value.
Yep.
But now, here's the question. Unistar, he has a swipe. He can deal damage, but does he really want to do that? I mean, he can get rid of the Blood Imp, which is actually very annoying.
He get rid of the Blood Imp, but it essentially doesn't kill anything. He does get rid of the Blood Imp and the shield, which is a win for him. But yeah, I would have played the Novice Engineer because he desperately need more card drop right now, plus a broad presence.
Exactly. I mean, an Argent Square and those, and the 2-1 that was over there, like you didn't need to worry about that too much.
And here we go.
Wow.
Blood Imp number 2.
There's a Blood Imp.
Yep, he's gonna tap. And Defender of Argus.
Life tap. The Harvest Golem. Wow.
Actually,
so much damage.
He had the chance to Soulfire for free and tap.
Well, either way, he's gonna play the Harvest Golem next, and maybe he's gonna play something else even bigger. But look at this. The Black Knight's gonna kill the Black Knight. Wow, talk about irony there. Black Knight killing Black Knight. That's kind of funny to see that. Well played's coming out again, but of course it's still in the... Oh,
there we go.
Power overwhelming. That's
Game, set, and match.
Look at that Argent Squire. That's now a 6-7. Hits the face. Where's the Soulfire? Out comes a tree. And gonna kill him with the Blood Imp. What's that irony, man? The Blood Imp gonna suck your blood and your soul. That gives Attoken another win here against Unistar, which means now Attoken, hopefully I get this right, he is a lot more closer to winning this Best of 5 series.
Yes.
He's now 2 games up, 2-1 over Unistar right now. So Attoken, so Unistar is actually down only to a Shaman.
Yep.
So Attoken here in this kind of situation, I bet you he's actually very, very happy with his position right now.
Well, we have witnessed this Shaman took down Zay's aggro lock. This exact Shaman took down Zay's aggro lock.
Yeah, actually that is a possibility to happen here.
So
I want to take a quick look at the Warlock coming up from Attoken here. He actually doesn't run. Okay, he does have Leroy Jenkins in the deck, so actually that's a very, very good card there. He has the Black Knight as well to kill taunts, and I think that I don't know, I still think he has a good shot at this. I mean, his Warlock deck is proving to be a lot useful. Ever since he started playing it, he's gotten 2 wins already out of it.
Yep. But evidently, this Warlock for Attoken is relatively slower, or doesn't have that knockout punch that Zay's deck has, because it only runs 1 power overwhelming.
Right, and the Warlock is just really, really strong. And I gotta say, even if he loses this, he still has another chance to win that.
Yep.
So, nevertheless, let's get into this game. This is potentially, this time finally, truthfully, it could potentially be the last game for this series. I mean, Unistar, he needs to come back with a Shaman deck, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose this, he's going to be dropped out of the competition, and that would mean that Crazy is going to go up against Attoken. Slash Artosis now. It's Attoken. Oh, look at those card draws. Let's take a quick look. He's got a Leroy Jenkins, he's got Argent Squire. Wow, he actually is going to mulligan everything right off the bat.
Yep, he needs more aggressive.
Oh,
there we go.
That plays, that's amazing. And top of a coin, that's really good. He can actually knife juggler first and then play the Young Priestess and Argent Square after.
Yes, definitely.
Let's take a look at the starting hand for Unistar though. He has the Earth Elemental, the Lightning Storm, and the Sylvanas Windrunner.
Okay, here, right, he could potentially keep the Earth Elemental for a huge minion at turn 5 that soak up a lot of damage. Definitely keeping the Lightning Storm for board here. But too bad, Golden Ex-Wife, you're not coming out.
Yeah, you're not coming out today. Anyways, here we go, right into the game. Unistar versus Attoken, best of 5 series, and now Attoken is 2 games up against Unistar right now. Let's take a quick look here. He has the coin. He's probably gonna. There is no chance for Unistar to actually cast anything here. So we're gonna definitely see a coin into a wow.
Well, he's trying to bait something out and save the Night Striker, but he's gonna go safe. He's gonna go safe and play the Argent Squire.
I actually would have preferred to just see the Knife Juggler because even if he did cast the Lightning Ball, he would be down again mana because of the Overload. Wouldn't he?
Well, it might be worse. It might be a Stoneforge Axe.
I guess that's the reason why. But
then
he's
he
gonna go ahead and
coin-
coin, at least he's still gonna get all his minions on the board. Out comes the 2-1. Look at that, it's gonna nicely trade here. And
yep, that's what he's going
yeah,
for.
there we go, 3-3. Now, even if the Stormforge Axe is gonna be played, it's not gonna be useful at all.
But he has the perfect hand there. He could Lightning Storm or Lightning Bolt the Knife Juggler here.
Yeah, it seems like he's actually trying to plan to go for a Lightning Storm because, oh, here we go. Is it going to be enough?
Oh!
Yes, there he goes. He gets it. He gets the
Jesus.
Yes, and of course the shield, yes, he will survive, but because of that, it doesn't really matter now because he has tree cost here. He can like, potentially tap a Young Priestess as well, unless he's deciding to go ahead and play the Argent Squire.
Yeah, he probably should play the Argent Squire, or he should tapping for a larger monster would be the best play because as Argent Squire is definitely just 1 damage. Moving on to Unistar here, he's actually in a very, very good spot. He mitigated a lot of aggression. Going on to turn 5, that unlocks all of his overloads. He'll be able to play the Earth Elemental. That's going to soak up way more damage.
Exactly, he should just probably, he's actually he's thinking of right water weapon. Yeah, he definitely wants to kill that priestess, so I agree with that. I mean, yes, it feels like a waste, but it's definitely not because that card itself just gives way too much value to others. He's going to end his turn, and the next turn he's going to have the fire elemental, that earth elemental to be able to cast. And now looking at Attoken though, he's going to go with the tree too. He's going to hit the face there, right there. He has answers for the earth elemental, but I think it's going to force him to use that soul fire if he wants to do so.
Yep.
Looking at Unistar's hand though, he has an Earth Elemental up and available. He might even think of doing the Feral Spirits, which is probably not the best choice here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Fire Elemental. He knows he's in a good spot. Yes, he's gonna have to play a 2 mana cost. Well, not actually 2, a 3 mana cost turn in the next turn. But he has that Harvest Golem, so that's a really, really good play here.
Or the Feral Spirit.
Now here's the thing. Sylvanas Windrunner is up and available. The thing here is that he shouldn't trade a minion.
He's gonna trade for it. He's gonna trade for it in fear of a Hex.
I see. So anyways, that's actually a really good, that's a good thing to point out there. That just means that now Attoken still has the board advantage. He has about 8 damage on the board. Unistar can potentially use the Feral Spirits for taunts unless he wants to use his Hex onto what's his name, onto Sylvanas Windrunner.
Well, his only options here is either Feral Spirit or Harvest Golem. If he's Feral Spirit, he's going to overload for 2, which means he's going to have 4 mana to use next turn. Hexing here is a bad play because you can't clear it.
Alright.
And you have no board presence. You're still going to rush down by the lock. So Harvest Golem or Feral Spirit. I would argue that Harvest Golem is a bit better. Well, he's going for the bad play.
He's gonna go for Hex here. I think he's not afraid because he has a Lightning Bolt, he has Lava Spirit. I think that's the reason why he's. Oh, but that Power Overwhelm we can actually work on that Hex if he wants to.
Yep.
So that's actually very, very strong. The Argent Square, of course, not going to be able to be played here. He does play the Flame Imp and the Harvest Golem, so he's fine. He even taps, so that's really good. Earth Shock is available though, and that's going to silence the Golem if he wants to.
Well, here his only option is to play the Feral Spirit. That's his only option here.
So what about the Earth Shock though?
Earth Shock. Well, he's gonna lightning, yeah, definitely kill one of the 3-2s. And Earthshock is debatable here. I would have played the Harvest Golem for some board presence, so I can actually trade for the 3-2 for free.
Right, right. Well, it doesn't matter now because Unistar is in a good spot. I mean, Attoken is in a good spot. He has to. Yeah, okay. He's gonna tap again. He has a leopard gnome. So
here's the problem: the 2-2 can't kill any of the 2-3s. He has to trade the 3-2 for a 2-3. So he's gonna lose out his biggest attack minion on the board, and the 2-2 left is not gonna deal with it. So the only options here.
Well, I mean, he could. Wow, he's actually gonna power overwhelming the frog. I mean, well,
that's one angry frog, man.
What I was thinking was actually just using the knife juggler, hoping to get the ping onto it. You can still trade the 2-2 over there.
Well, he gets his board presence back. He still maintains board presence,
right,
which is good for him. But he sacrificed a lot of his cards. Sacrificed his only power overwhelming for do that.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's not the best of plays. A Novice Engineer is going to be coming out here. Another Harvest Golem most probably. Earthshock again going to be coming out.
Earthshock to silence the Leopard Gnome so he can save up 2 damage. That's okay. That's kind of smart, I guess, in this situation. But I would have preferred the Harvest Golem for some board presence.
Yeah, I mean, like going for that silence on the. I don't know. It just feels really weird. In my opinion, I don't understand the play.
It's like he's trying to mitigate as much damage as he can right now from the board. That's why he went for that. He's trying to keep his HP as high as possible. But if you do that right, you're not going to trade very efficiently.
Right, and look at this, man. He's going to go ahead and play the Black Knight, and that's going to easily kill off that 1 tree. That is so good value there for him. And going to play even the Harvest Golem on top of that. And now, he's the one actually that's kind of in that board control now. He's the board control favor, and there's really nothing much that Attoken can do. Yes, he's going to tap again. That's going to be a Harvest Golem and a Flame Him. He knows he needs to quickly berserk down Unistar if he wants to have any shot at winning this game.
Yeah, but you look at Unistar's hand, he has the perfect answer to this. He has Defender of Argus combined with Argus Commander. We can take down one of these high value minions,
right,
probably the Knife Juggler,
right,
and still maintain a very strong board presence.
Right, definitely. And if you take a quick look over here though, Attoken, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and trade with I was about to say the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, Batman. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead and trade with the Black Knight there. He does top deck another Archon Commander, so he has 2 Archon Commanders right now. He can actually Archon Commander the face if he wants.
Yep, so, he can armor in the face.
Yeah, so he's gonna probably hit face, because that's gonna be a 5 damage. That's gonna be 8 damage to face, which means he's gonna be left with about what? He's gonna be left with about 6 health.
6 health.
And 6 health, he's probably dead in the next turn because there's another Archer Commander in his inventory. I mean, in Unistar's hand.
Yes, and none of his minions actually deals with this.
Exactly. So Attoken here in this kind of situation is kind of deciding what he wants to do. I mean, the Black Knight's gonna be very good against the Archer Commander. So at least he has that to work with, and that's actually a very, very good play. I mean, like Argus would have been normally the best play for anyone, but you can't always expect to have an opponent with a Black Knight.
Yep.
The Black Knight's gonna come out right here, and wow,
out comes the taunt.
Yeah, out comes the taunt, man.
The elements shall destroy you.
Ooh, here comes the attack though.
There we go. The Black Knight's value.
Yeah, the Black Knight's gonna be there. He's gonna trade right here, and that's probably that's gonna be.
He's gonna trade the Harvest Golem for it.
They're gonna be 2-2, 2-1, 2-1 right here. Now here's the thing. In this turn, there's 5 damage coming out from Unistar, including the 4 damage. No,
there we go. It's gonna fire elemental the Black Knight, trade the damage column for it, and kill off the 2-1 and hero power.
Yeah, I guess that is actually the better play here. He doesn't have any boards on the. I mean, doesn't have any more minions on the board. And here's the problem: he has no minions. He has only the Shattered Sun Cleric and the Dark Iron Dwarf. And well, he did draw a taunt, which is actually good. But he's forcing. Wow, he drew another taunt. Wow, this guy's pretty lucky. Okay, he's gonna try the taunt. He's gonna probably Shattered Sun and Dark Iron here.
No, he's gonna Shattered Sun and Defender.
Defender, yeah. Now that is very, very strong hand. Is it gonna be enough though? That's the question. There is a Defender of Argus. You have to remember that's gonna clear out the 2-4 taunt. The 6-5 still gonna hit face against the 4-3, which means
and the 1-1.
Or actually, the 3-1's gonna hit the face for 4-3. So that means he actually still has close to lethal, 7 damage.
Yeah, 7 damage. Well, he may probably just gonna kill. He could just trade. Not trade. Just kill off the Defender Argus for free and remain a very strong ball presence.
Yeah, he says okay. He's gonna go with the play that you mentioned. Out comes another Harvest Golem, and it's looking like the time where Attoken is gonna probably die here. He needs a Leroy Jenkins. He's not getting it. He gets a top deck so far, but that's not gonna help him out. He has the Dark Dwarf, but it's not gonna be anything. He should probably
That's
just pop
game
this
match
game.
instead.
That's well played. He's gonna concede right here. Attoken losing the second game against Unistar there, which means we're gonna go into a game number 5. Wow, another best of 5 series.
Unistar Shaman right here. It is a very interesting deck. This shall henceforth be known as the Warlock Slayer.
The Warlock Slayer, indeed. It's surprising enough that as much as you would have liked to have your Ting Master Overspark, your Leroy Jenkins, and all this kind of jazz come out, the Warlock still couldn't face off against the Shaman. Shaman really, really strong, and we saw that yesterday when Z's went against
Unistar. Kiro.
Yeah, Kiro Shaman.
Kiro Shaman,
Yeah,
yep.
Kiro Shaman is pretty insane. So guys, how about we just jump into the last and final game here, because this is the best out of 5. We're gonna end it up here. Let's see whether or not one of these players can actually win it, because it's actually 2 for 2. So guys, this is gonna be the final game of this series here. This best out of 5, losers round 4 of Attoken versus Unistar. The winner of this definitely going to be facing off against Crazerk in the next round, and that is actually going to be a pretty good one. So now we have the Attoken on his Druid versus Unistar on his Shaman. And Unistar has had a pretty good hand so far, and draws, in fact, in the previous game. So let's see. Take a look at his starting hand here. What do you think he should mulligan?
Well, Defender are just definitely going to get Mulligan. Fire Elemental, you don't want it this early in the game. He could potentially keep Earth Shock, but I'm not sure what is going to shock, so he's probably going to Mulligan that as well. Definitely keeping the Novice Engineer for early game and card draws.
Yeah, okay, and as for Attoken?
And again, keeper of the group is too high of a cost to play right now. He could keep Innovate, but it's nothing on the board for him to Innovate, so he could keep the Swipe for board tier.
Yeah, so he's keeping the Swipe right here. Yeah, he gets way too many strong draw. That's the Ragnaros. Now here's the thing. If he had an alarm bot, he would have been able to draw Ragnaros really early. Looking at Unistar's hand though, it's his turn now. Is he going to coin into a Novice? Probably not.
Probably
he
not.
has a Flame Tongue Totem.
He could for a very good early ball presence there.
Yeah, so he's going to go for the draw. He gets even a Harvest Golem, which is going to tie in very nicely with his the Flame Tongue Totem in turn 2. Out comes the auto attacks. Well, sorry, the hero power
here's the
from
thing.
Attoken.
Here's the thing with Attoken's Druid deck. It's a very slow Druid deck. It's a mid-game, late-game heavy Druid deck.
Right.
So looking at Unistar, they can go toe-to-toe with the Warlock. You would expect that deck to be quite fast.
Right.
So it's not looking pretty well for Attoken here.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the way that Unistar's hand is working out already. He's doing so much damage. He actually even uses up a turn to destroy the Flame Tongue token. But here's the thing. A 3/3 is going to make its way on the board, and it is a Death Rattle. So even though the Harvest Golem is going to be played here, the Defender of Argus is going to be probably the next play at turn 4. He's going to end turn after the one hit on the face, and now here's the problem. There is a swipe. He can't swipe, but it's going to be a complete waste because he's not going to kill off a V1-2. He's going to play his Wild Pyromancer in the hopes that he's going to be able to use a swipe and kill everything at once.
Yep. So Unistar here looking at this, right? He's forced to either Earth Shock it or trade for it.
Now that's the question. Does he Earth Shock?
Well, he trades for it.
Well, okay, he trades for it. I mean, he still gets a 2-1, which is really good.
And Defender Rajas.
Yeah, Defender here. I mean, he's thinking about it.
So it doesn't die to hero power.
Yeah, so even if he has a swipe, it's not going to be able to kill the other mobs there.
He's
So
not gonna kill anything. He's gonna kill one.
Exactly, so that's actually a very good value coming out there. But he's going to get a bear form of his own, the Druid of the Claw. There you go, that's a 6 taunt right now. But the thing is, he can still get rid of it, and in addition, add 2 more taunts on top of that. But here's the question, he can actually silence this and not even worry about the 4-6.
Well, the 4-6 is still quite a huge broad presence. I would say the best choice here is to Lightning Bolt and run the damage column into it. 5 damage to the face is still a very good play. You can even hero power or play the Harvest Golem.
I mean, yeah, so he's going to go with a Silence and then a Lightning Bolt, it seems.
Silence, then Lightning Bolt doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, he should have just Lightning Bolt into the Novice Engineer and just killed it. Well, it seems like he's going to go ahead and maybe just forget about it because he has...
He's going to Lightning Bolt.
Wow.
And use the nose engineer to trade for it.
Now, yeah, that was definitely a mistake.
That was definitely a misplay right there.
He finally realized that was a mistake. Now he's gonna hit face for at least 6 damage. Whoa, I thought he was gonna end his turn. Yeah, he's gonna end his turn there. At least he's slowly burning down Attoken there. Attoken, he has a swipe available, but again, like I said, he doesn't have much to really deal with that.
Yep.
The tree too is becoming such a pain in his butt. He has Goblin, not Goblins, he has a Think Master Overspark.
Well, what he's gonna do here is gonna swipe the Argent Commander, different Argents, and wrap for 1 at the damage column to get the card draw.
Right, so actually that's actually also another very good thing there. He gets an Innervate, but that's not gonna be useful right now. Gonna end his turn really quickly.
Turn 7 Ragnaroks maybe?
Ooh, that actually could be very, very scary as well. Now, yeah, Ferris is most probably going to be the choice here. He can even totem up. Yeah, it's probably better. Hopefully he can get a spell totem.
Yep.
It's okay. It's going to be a healing totem. It's actually not that bad because it's going to heal back the.
And it's a full heal golem.
Yep. And over here on Attoken's side though.
Sunwalker. Wow.
Okay.
That's the perfect solution
yeah,
to these.
He has the Sunwalker here, and now he's faced with a dilemma because he doesn't have his silence anymore.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, but he top deck.
Hex.
Wow, the top deck of the Hex is going to be pretty awesome. He's going to go ahead and ram the 2-tree into it and deal another damage with the 2 trees and 2 trees. So that's 4 damage to the face. Coining out another totem there. No, sorry, not coining, but getting another totem out. The elements will destroy you, sir.
Out comes the treads.
Here's the thing. Ragnaros is actually still pretty good, right?
No, not really, because the RNG is too heavy. If you hit a totem, it's basically nothing. You can just the thing about Ragnarok versus Shaman.
Wow, he does it though.
Yeah, we're losing the bodies. Well, that's actually one of the best solutions that can happen because the Shaman can keep on summoning free monsters. It will average out the chances of him hitting face.
Right, for sure.
So actually, the Shaman is one of the best class to play against the Rag.
I guess in that sense you're definitely right there.
Are we seeing a mirror rag?
He's
Go
gonna
for
mirror rag.
face. YOLO rag.
Wow, if that rag hits that rag.
Okay, 50-50. Here we go.
Oh, is he gonna get the lethal?
Yep, 50-50.
Oh, it's not gonna be enough. He does at least take out the Ragnaros, which is actually still very good.
Wait, no. Oh, we're actually gonna heal up. Oh, I thought he was gonna like.
He should have the Faces Manipulator would have been a better choice before the big game hunter there. So.
But he needed a heal desperately.
Well, I mean, he was only gonna take what 2 to 6 damage.
Yeah, he'll be left 2 HP.
It's kind of risky play, but I mean, still, at least he has a rag, and that rag is gonna allow him to, stay in the game longer.
There we go.
Lightning Storm does, in fact, comes out there, so that's really unfortunate. He's going to trade 1 at least, a 2-1. No issues there. He's going to get 4 damage on the face, but the Savannah Spin Runner there to round things up. I think this is probably the end of the game. Take Master Overspark, Faceless Manipulator. It's not going to do much here. He doesn't have anything. He has Claw.
Actually, it's quite a good play here. He could Faceless Manipulator, the ex-wife, and then Tinker Master, the ex-wife.
Alright. Oh,
no, it's going to Tinker first? It's a 1-1.
It's a 1-1. Now he's really lucky here. Okay, he's still gonna survive. The question is,
he's gonna kill one of it.
Okay, he's gonna kill one taunt, which is good.
And play the Harvest Golem.
He's only gonna take 3 damage next turn.
It's not out of the game yet, but it's clearly very dangerous at this point. It's very, very low.
It's very dangerous indeed. Out comes the Harvest Golem. Yep, there you go. It's screen. Gonna end the turn. Alright. You look at Unistar here. He has a charge.
He has a charge, but not quite lethal.
Yeah.
And there we go. Lightning Storm number 2.
And he's gonna kill both. He's gonna get a free 2-1. The Squirrel's probably gonna trade here.
It's trade Squirrel for the damage column.
Now that's a golden Squirrel for you. Yep. He's gonna call another totem. Is it gonna be molten? No, it's a taunt. So nevertheless, still more taunts is better.
Yep. Attoken is still losing the board here and losing life fast. He has no answer to it. He top decked one of the best answers he could get, and remain a very strong board presence.
Yeah.
So there we go, man. Top deck Stone at his best.
I mean, if Attoken is going to be able to come back in the game, it's going to be pretty damn epic. I mean, he only has to deal with that stupid taunt there and the rest of the totems. But look at this, a Novice Engineer going to be coming out. There is still that Archie Commander. Oh, but he top decks the Fire Elemental. Now, this is very, very scary because...
Okay, right now, he should definitely Fire Elemental to the face. No, why you want to do that?
Well, I guess it's still okay because he can still Fire Elemental to the face later.
Yeah, but if you Fire Elemental to the face right now, he'll be forced to use whatever he can to kill out Fire Elemental. Then you play your Argus Commander as the last resort.
Well, wouldn't you have to worry about taunts? Because you can't really use your Black Knight and a taunt, and a charge together.
Well, things like this, you see, right now, right, if he comes on down, and if the Fire Elemental was played, he can trade with the Fire Elemental and the Argus Commander for free, right? Well, he has the Black Knight.
Yeah, his Black Knight's gonna kill that, so he's gonna destroy the 5/10 really well.
Oh, there we go. It's
yeah,
game.
That's game.
Hey, wait, no.
He's
It's 1 HP left.
That one armor, man. Is it gonna be enough for the save? He's definitely probably gonna die here. There's really no way he can avoid the Fire Elementals.
Yep.
Those Fire Elementals are gonna do 6 damage to him if he only had 12 mana.
And he even got lucky on the 50% chance, and it's a taunt to them.
Yeah, he has a healing touch here, so he might actually survive.
What?
Wow, this top deck is pretty insane.
What? Top deck stolen, anyone?
Alright, so
Well, it's still not out of the. It's still not safe yet.
okay, so in this kind of situation, he's gonna heal himself. He's effectively getting 9 HP because of the 1 armor. And
Okay, do you kill the Black Knight? That's the thing. Are you gonna kill the Black Knight? He's going to kill off the spell totem.
I mean, I would have actually just healing totem.
Well, that's it. Fire Elemental to face.
There we go. Yeah,
Yep.
Fire Elemental. Out comes a hit.
He
Out comes
tried
another
to
hit.
guess. He hung in there, but it's just not enough.
Boom! That goes the Fire Blast there, and down he goes. Attoken, unfortunately, well played, but bro, you're gonna be out of this competition for the rest of this competition, in fact, as he is gonna be dropped out of this losers bracket here. He loses to Unistar, so Unistar showing his star-like plays and is gonna be able to advance towards the next bracket here against Krayzik, and Krayzik is gonna be a very tough opponent, I do believe, because after that, whoever wins versus Krayzik, if I'm not mistaken, is probably gonna be facing against Kiro. And the thing is, Kiro, we saw how close of a game he had yesterday against Z, so this could actually be potentially end up to be one of those amazing matches to cast. So guys,
Definitely.
stay tuned. We're very close to the grand finals, guys, and we're gonna be bringing about the next match, which is Krayzik versus Unistar, coming right at you guys. We'll be right back, and stay Hearthstone.